Hey, hello, my viewers. We are back again. It's going to be another nice day. Happy Sunday to every one of you. Thank you for tuning into the show. Thank you for coming on. It's been a nice day here in Canada. We're enjoying the sun. Good day, every one of you. It's your girl again. Edith Idemudia coming your way with the African Pacesetters. 6 p.m. Nigerian time and 1 p.m. Eastern Time Canadian every Sunday. So make sure you come on the show. Okay, this program is powered by the GCSDN, Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. We stream live on 3 platforms concurrently. We stream on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. So make sure you tune in into one of these platforms to watch us. You don't want to miss out on any episode, right? Okay, so tune in. Today we'll be talking about an African woman who's currently making waves in the Gambia. Of course. Like I always say, we have to celebrate ourselves, relate our stories for ourselves so that we can, say it undiluted and, put in so much emotions into it. So before we move on, my people, my family, I would like you to invite more friends to join us. So it's also good for others to be part of this show, okay? You don't want to be selfish. Just invite more people into the fold. I want them to be part of this exciting show. I'm going to go on a quick break now, and when I come back, we'll start discussing. Let's sip my tea. Enjoy the break.
Register to vote and collect your PVC now. Affliction shall not rise a second time.
That is why we members of Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, GCSDN, is calling on all Nigerians, irrespective of tribe, religion, and political affiliation, to embrace our new formula known as 23 unto 23, which means you must encourage 23 persons to register for their voters card. Then the 23 persons should get another 23 persons to register too for their PVC. If 23 is multiplied by 23, we shall arrive at 529 voters card. If 189,035 of us do this, we shall have 100 million voters ready gidigba for the 2023 elections. By December 2023, GCSDN shall organize a global online election where we shall all choose the presidential candidate to support in the 2023 elections. We must elect a patriotic and visionary servant, a servant that will put our country and our citizens' rights above his or her personal interests. Oya, let the journey begin.
This message is powered by Prince Ewemade Concourse, PROGCSDN.
Welcome back to the show, African Pacesetters. Today, we welcome comments on this platform. We welcome comments here. I promise I will respond to you as I go along. I always also call names because I want to relate with you personally. See, I want to get in touch into those bases, okay? That jingle that just played is about PVC. So if you haven't collected yours yet, I want you back home to collect it. And please don't sell your conscience when it's time for voting. Okay, let's get back to business. Today we're talking about this African woman from the Gambia. I told you she hails from the Gambia. She is from Gambia, West Africa. Her name is Musu Bakoto Sawo. Musu Bakoto Sawo. She was married off at 14 and widowed at 21. Changemaker Musu Bakoto Sawo is now a fearless women's rights advocate in the Gambia, leading the organization Think Young Women. Think Young Women. That's the name of our organization. 21-year-old Musu is a lawyer and teaches law in the University of Gambia. She's a tireless human rights advocate working as the national coordinator of Think Young Women. The nonprofit organization promotes the participation of women and girls in this society. Part of his work is to end violence against girls and women, including child marriage and female genital mutilation. So I'm going to play a short video for you to see who Musu Bakoto is. a tireless, fearless advocate woman for children and girls. So enjoy the video. Just stay back and I'll be back shortly.
Go out there and be the change that you can be, because your children might be victims. Our desire is to have a generation of enlightened young women that are powerful. Think Young Women is a young women-led organization in the Gambia. We mainly work on issues of female genital mutilation and child marriage. I motivate my students. I give them inspirations for them to know that there's always a bright side at the end. When I was about 5, 6 years old, my parents had told me that I would go visit my grandmother, and then we were mutilated. And I didn't imagine what repercussions FGM had on me. It only took a word or two to convince them that FGM is harmful. You have a powerful tool, and that is using your voice to effect the change that you want to see. My name is Musu Bakoto Sawo, and I'm the National Coordinator for Think Young Women. For every child, a bright future.
Welcome back. That was Musu. Beautiful, tireless, fearless, an advocate, also speaking out for others. This is what I love about us. You know, when you get any opportunity, fight for us, fight for yourself, fight for your generations. Musu herself was married at the age of 14. Globally, around 21% of young women were married before the age of 18. Child marriage robs girls of their childhood and threatens their lives and health. Girls who marry before 18 are more likely to experience domestic violence and less likely to remain in school. They have worse economic and health outcomes than their unmarried partners, peers, which are eventually passed down to their own children, further straining a country's capacity to provide quality health and education service. Child marriage is a no. Can you imagine at 14 years? Let's just use an example for ourselves. At 14 years old, I was still a child. You remember back home when the rain drops, when the rain falls, we just rush out to the rain and we start playing. 14, we just, starting puberty. At that time, you know nothing. You're just starting to grow some breast and some pubic hair. And can you imagine somebody was married off at that time to do what? So it's really heartbreaking. And we really can't correct that, the evil that happened, but we can take it from this time now to, teach this new generation. Correct it by ourselves. We can't take what our ancestors did. We can't take it back, but we can effect a change with our voice, with our actions, by not letting our children marry young, by teaching other young people that child marriage robs the child away, robs the child, the childhood, robs her of the childhood, and she gets to enjoy nothing. So that's a life of regret. So this is the only thing we can do, effect a change. Use your voice, use your action, whatever you got to effect a change. So I want to quickly check comments here, if any of you have made me some comments. And who is this one? So put it on the screen. Thank you so much, Madam Edith ID, for this special. Sonny Demi, thank you so much, Madam Edith ID, for this special and unique discussion on the danger in female genital mutilation. This is awesome and very inspiring, educative, and informative. Kudos to you, ma. Oh, thank you, Sonny. Thank you, Hubby. Thank you. Yes, we have to shed light on this, because as we speak, it's still ongoing. What our ancestors did, they're still repeating it. So we need to correct this change. This is we using our voice and everything we got to effect a change. So do I have another one? Prince Ewemade Konkons, greetings to my area mama. I full ground. Yes, Gidigba. This is me. Thank you, my fellow comrades. We are in the struggle together. Obudo Eki. Oh, my sister from another mother. Nice one, more grace. Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much. Any other one? Channel for emancipation for a free Nigeria. Area mama, I deal with you. Oh my goodness. I love you. Thank you so much. See, it's not easy to get that thing, though, area mama. Now me, the control area. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone? IA says, Miss Musu, oh God, I need to change these glasses. Miss Musu is a great example. Be the change you want to see. Thank you, Sister Edith, for bringing another inspirational story. Oh, thank you, IA. Thank you so much. Yes, like I said, we need to use our voice to effect a change. We need to do all that we can to make sure that this new generation, we enjoy something that our ancestors made mistake for. So let's keep going. I want to talk about, because she talked about two things. She talked about child marriage. She was married at 14 and widowed at 21. Can you imagine? So now we want to talk about female genital mutilation. Musu shared her experience on female genital mutilation, and this brings us to the definition of female genital mutilation, which is FGM. Let's just term it FGM. Okay, it's the cutting of the female genital mutilation. It's also known as circumcision or removal of some of all the external female genitalia for non-medical reasons. It has no benefit, just harm. It has no benefits. Okay, I want you to get that. The removal of female genitalia, all of it or some part of it, but there's no health benefits, just pure harm. So this brings me to, sometimes when I think about it, I shared a story with my daughter because I have a daughter and she's grown. So I shared a story about female genital mutilation. It just brings me to kind of an ill feeling. Why would somebody carry this out on a child, on a girl child? This is not done. These were done in our mother's days, our days, but now we are supposed to stop this female genital mutilation. It has no health benefit. I have been opportune to be in both worlds. I have seen women giving birth, because I'm a health practitioner too. I've seen women giving birth, the women that were not mutilated giving birth, and I've also seen women that were mutilated giving birth. They are different the extremes. It's way easier for a woman that wasn't mutilated to have a baby than a woman that was mutilated. It's when you are opportune to be in this position, you begin to worry, you begin to think, you begin to ask questions. Why did this thing happen to any woman? Why will any man, anything just come, think about this and destroy this child's life? When I asked our parents then, I said, why did this mutilation, happen? They said they were trying to hold off, they were trying to prevent the girl child from promiscuity, being promiscuous. They were trying to prevent promiscuity. And I'm like, if you see the dangers of the mutilation and just the promiscuity, you will know that it outweighs what you guys were trying to prevent. It didn't matter at all. All they did was pure harm to us, and it has immediate complications and long-term complications. So it is not good for any woman to go through that. This is the wrongest thing that anybody could do on any human being. You take away the adulthood, you take away the life of that girl child. When she grows into an adult, then she begins to feel inferior. She begins to feel inferior because of what was done to her. And we cannot even speak about it because it's kind of very shameful. You know how women keep stuff. It's kind of very shameful to talk about it. The day I spoke about it to my daughter, she was also just in my place. She's like, Mom, why did they do this? I don't know. But I protected my child. I made sure my child was not violated because it's a violation of human rights. You come into my space and you take that thing that belongs to me, and for my adulthood, you take it away from me. I'm not going to be a complete person. So I really praise Musu for speaking out, using our own story, relating it to these young children, telling women, telling girls, telling everyone that this is the wrong thing to do to anybody. So some immediate complications, there's severe pain because most of the time when they just take you to those fetish doctors to do it, back home, most of them are fetish doctors. We call them witch doctors or native doctors. They don't give any anesthetic. They go in and they cut all this genitalia away. There's excessive bleeding. There's tissue, genital swelling, genital tissue swelling, fever. You can get fever from infection. Infections, tetanus. Why? I have seen witch doctor or native doctor back home using a razor blade that was used for another person on another baby. So like they're passing one infection from the other to the other. And you know, blood it's protein based. So anytime you use it for anyone, you're supposed to discard. But in this, in what they carry out, this ritual that they carry out, they call it ritual because I don't know the kind of health benefit that it has. In this ritual, they use the same equipment that they use for the other person on your baby. So it is so wrong. It also causes urinary problems, wound healing problems, shock, death. How? So many deaths has come up because of all this. So we have long-term complications too due to female genital mutilation. We have urinary problems because they may not know where to cut. They might go and slice where they're not supposed to touch. We have vaginal problems, discharge, itching, bacteria, vaginosis, and other infections. We have menstrual problem because they've gone in there to touch exactly to do what they're not supposed to do. Scar tissue and keloid. You know what is keloid? When the skin is an abnormal skin growing over a skin that's supposed to be healed. There are sexual problems, pain during intercourse, decreased libido, decreased satisfaction. A woman with this problem does not even really feel like she is a full woman. They've taken her womanhood away. When they did it to Musu, she didn't know that it's going to have this huge effect on her. She was young. She was 5 to 6 years old when this mutilation was carried out. She didn't know that it was going to be a problem. But now she's an adult. She now knows what was taken from her. Her life, her adulthood, her womanhood, the sexual libido, everything taken away from her because they've gone in there to distort the thing that God has put there. Even in the Bible, when you read the Bible, in the Bible, Genesis, when I saw about circumcision, it didn't say female. It said all male children. So I begin to wonder, where did they get this from? How did they come into our private space to violate us like this? And then they think they're just being parents. So it causes psychological problems too, long-term, increased risk of childbirth. I just told you. Childbirth problem. When you are circumcised and you're not circumcised is different case entirely. Because if you leave it the way God made it, it eases the birth canal. It eases the child to come out from the birth canal. The genitalia eases birth, it is delivery. But when it's all cut off, you're going to be in severe pain, more pain. I know labor is labor, but there are two differences. I've seen it and it's in both worlds. It's so different, you cannot compare. The difference is huge. So please, I am begging mothers, fathers, generations to come, generations that are here, as you're hearing me, take my word and run with it. Do something, put action into it. Wherever you hear that these things are going on, please, I want you to stop it. It also causes low self-esteem because people who have this, sometimes your husband or your partner will tell you, you don't even feel anything. And the lady is beginning to question herself, what is going on? I don't feel anything when my husband is with me. Why is it like this? So, so it causes low self-esteem. The woman can't measure up to the needs of the man because of all this mutilation. So I keep saying, it's never enough. It's never enough. Wherever you see it going on, I want you to stop it. Use your voice to lend a hand. Use your voice, use action to stop something that is not right. You can do it. There we have some key information from the World Health Organization about this female genital mutilation. More than 200 million girls and women alive today have undergone FGM in 30 countries in Africa, the Middle East, and Asia, where FGM is practiced. FGM is female genital mutilation. FGM is carried out on young girls between infancy and 15. FGM violates the human rights of girls and women. You have no right to touch me. There is evidence suggesting greater involvement of healthcare providers in the practice. We've also seen where some people now, they are enlightened and they want to make it feel better. They want to make it seem like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to that witch doctor because he's not using a clean equipment. I want a sterile equipment. I'm going to go meet the healthcare professional, the healthcare provider. You know what? The process itself, it's wrong. Whether you use clean or not clean equipment, you have no basis for this for your action. There's no basis for it. The process is wrong altogether. So don't even dare to say, oh, because I don't want my child to die of infection, and now I know between bad and good. I don't want them to use unsterile equipment for my child. I'm going to take this child to the hospital, to the healthcare professional. Please, the process is wrong. You can only circumcise male children, not female. Please don't take away our adulthood. Don't take away our lives. Don't violate our space. Don't violate our human rights. Please, please, please stop. If you're thinking about doing it to your daughter, to your niece, to a small girl, to anything, any child or any girl, please, I beg you, stop this process right away. It is not the best thing to do. It is not the best thing to do. So there is evidence suggesting greater involvement in healthcare. Like I told you, the World Health Organization is opposed to all forms of FGM because it has no value. It has there is no health benefit. Treatment of health complications in FGM is in 27 prevalence country is estimated to cost 1.4 billion USD per year and is projected to rise to 2.3 billion USD by 2047 if no action is taken. See, it's even a strain on healthcare. It's even a strain on financial rates. If you look at it, the US also have to even donate money, give money to countries to take care of these children that are sick from female genital mutilation. So see, of what health benefit has it? It does not give us anything. See, that's what I'm saying. Of what health benefit is this thing? How do you link it? How has it promoted our lives? How has it done something nice for us? Nothing, absolutely nothing. So please listen, hear, take this word, run, do something. Do not let it happen. You are an adult now. You can stop these new generations from being harmed. You can also lend a voice. You can talk. You can put children together to do something. I lend my voice all the time. I'm lending it right now, telling people, anyone that come across this video, you know that female genital mutilation is wrong. And any woman coming out to talk about it is very brave. And I really applaud Musu's nerves. I applaud her braveness. So due to all these problems, Musu is now passionate about addressing the injustices that women face daily in the Gambia, West Africa. She uses her experience in capacity building research, networking, programming, development, grassroots, national, regional, and international organizations and platforms. She encourages girls to come out and be the change they can, the change that they can, because their children may be victims. She also turns her capabilities to the girl generations technical team where she contributes towards a social movement trend, female genital mutilation. She's doing all she can to make sure that the whole world hears her, even beyond the Gambia. She wants everyone to hear her. There are so many women advocates doing this too. We are all speaking up. We are all speaking up for our next generation. We don't want them to be violated just like we were. So many Black women were violated. So we don't want it to be repeated. when we can protect our own children. If you are thinking about it, it does not have anything to do with health benefit. It does not give any positive outcome. It only has to do negativity. You ruin the child's adult life. You take away her adulthood. You make her feel less of a woman, less of herself, and then she becomes depressed. There's post-traumatic stress disorder, because that thing is very stressful. You can't get it back. You'll be thinking, what do I do? How do I connect? You can't get it back. It's been cut off. And it may create problems later in life. So please, Musu. Her motto is, my desire is to have a generation of enlightened and strong young women. She desires to have enlightened and strong young women, because she wants women to be able to stand up for themselves, stand up for their children, for their boy child, for their girl child, stand up, speak up. Don't let anything like this happen to you. I've also seen a family where the mom was opposed to this FGM. It created a lot of problem, and the man had to beat the woman, snatch the child away from her, like pull the child forcefully, and took the child to the native doctor to circumcise. The woman was really against it. Like, you cannot circumcise my girl child. I have gone through pain. I know what it is. I don't want it repeated on my child. It's a violation of human rights. But the guy was, he vehemently refused. He was bent on doing this evil to this child. In their mind, they may not see it as evil. They see it as preventing promiscuity, like I said before. But you know what? It's pure evil. To me, it's pure evil. There's no sense in it. There is no sense in it. So please, as you hear me, do something. Be the voice lender. Do something, just like I am doing right now. Just like Musu did. Just like every other woman out there speaking against FGM. Do something. Okay, I want to see if I have a new comment, because I promised I'm going to be checking your comments. I promised you. Is there any new one? Oh, Evelyn Oyara. Thank you, sis, for this discussion. It's very important to educate our people about the danger involved. Thank you, sis. Thank you, mommy. Thank you. Yes, Evelyn Oyara, nice one. Right on, of course. My very own Naomi, inspiring topic. Well done, mama. Yes. Please protect your female children. If it was done to you, that was a mistake of our ancestors. We don't want it repeated. It is a line. It is a dreadful path. We do not want to go through it again. So who is this one again? I have another one. Edosoma Mary Jane. Oh, that's my sweet baby. Mommy, my role model. I'm so proud of you. I want to be like you. I love you. Mwah. I love you too. Okay, any other one? Sonny Demi, thanks for this advocacy program to educate and enlighten the general public on the danger of female genital mutilation. Let us all rise up against this act. This is a deprivation, for God's sake. Yes, Sonny. Yes. They are depriving us of our womanhood, depriving that girl child of adulthood. Why? Making her to be depressed, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress, depression and syndrome. We do not want that. Yes, that is it. It's a deprivation. I am against it today. I was against it yesterday. Today, and I'm going to be against it forever. I will lend my voice and do whatever it takes to make sure that we stop this in Africa and in parts of Asia where it's still practiced. It's a ritual. It has no health benefit. Okay? Put that at the back of your mind. It has no health benefit. It's a pure ritual. Do we have any other one? I promised I was going to reply to all your comments. See? Just keep bringing in the vibes. It's warm. It gets me going. Yay, area mama. Oh, Elenkbe Edosoma, my wifey. Well done, my own personal person. So proud of you and this project. Carry on. Yes, mama. Please lend a voice. Lend a voice. If you're watching with me today, any other one? Do I have any other one? If you're watching with me today and you sit back and do nothing, I'm not going to be happy. I won't be there with you. We all live in different places. I want you to lend your voice. Never you allow a girl child, even if it has to lead to a police station, I will go. Even if it has to lead me to jail, I will go. I want to speak up. I want to make sure I lend my voice and stop this evil act It's an evil act. It does not have any health benefit. I can't stress it enough. Please don't let any girl be mutilated. Do not take away her adulthood from her. You are violating her rights. Okay. So is my do I still have any comment? Let me see. No. None. Thank you, everyone. Oh, you guys have been keeping it coming. Just keep it coming. This is what makes me, it's a warm vibe. So now we're going to talk about, I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. We're going to talk about Arodo community. I did bring it to you a fortnight ago, right? A fortnight. I brought it twice now. Arodo community is in Kwara State in Nigeria, in the western region. These people have no good water. I have said it a million times on these platforms, and I've also told you that we need to lend a hand. Just like we're lending a voice, we're lending a hand. GCSDN, which is the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, do so many things. We're not just fighting for democracy alone. We advocate for human rights. We go into communities. We help people who have difficulty, people who are displaced. We help. So we also do charity works, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. So we are asking you to also join us. This community has no clean water. What do we want to do for them? Just to dig a borehole. We want to put a borehole there to make sure that these guys drink clean water, just like us. I want you to be humane enough. Be humane enough, just empathy. Put yourself in their shoes. And you know what? You're thinking about drinking bad water. I don't think you're going to sleep well. Put yourself in their shoes. Do something. Do the needful. We just want to put our hands together collectively. The account to put this money is right on my screen. It's just right there. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. I want you to be part of this project. See, it's going to do you a lot of good when you wake up and you see, oh my goodness, you're thinking about somebody who's happy, and you are part of this happiness. You contributed to this happiness of this person. It's me waking up to know that I did something nice for somebody makes me really happy. Makes me want to do more. If I see you smiling and I know that smile is cost to me, or something that I donated in, or something that I chipped in, my time, my money, or whatever, I will smile. I will go to bed well. I will smile. I will thank God because I'm making you feel like me. So please be humane. I just want to play a quick video. Be humane enough. Please, this thing is not going to go on forever. I'm not going to be putting this thing on in the screen forever. These guys that we promised to dig a borehole for, they are waiting for us. And they can't wait forever. Please, let's just actualize this dream by you and me putting something into this account so that we can carry it out. So just watch this video, okay?
This is a community called Lara community in Moro local government area of Kwara State, Nigeria. This is their source of water supply. They drink from the pond like drinking from the gutter. They drink from the same pond with goats, with cattle, and with dogs. They take the water home to take their bath, to cook, and to drink. Sometimes they put alum before they could drink. Is this permissible in the 21st century? These people need our help. Please, the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria is calling on you to join us to drill a water borehole for these people. Let us do this. It is possible. This must not be allowed to continue. No. No. No.
Okay, so you've seen that. I can't stress it enough. I've stressed it before, again and again and again. Please, it's not going to take forever. We won't be putting this thing on the screen forever. These guys are waiting. Do something from your heart. Share this video, okay? Share this video so that others will also see that we do this, we speak up, we do charity works, we advocate, we do so many things. Share this video. I want you to share this video, okay? So guys, is there any other new comment? I don't. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, if I have missed your comment, it's not deliberate. I am so sorry, but I try to answer everyone. Okay, so we've come to the end of the show today. Yay! And I'd like to say thank you to all my viewers. You have been so patient waiting, and all the loves. You connected with me today. All those vibes that were coming in. See, it just makes me it keeps me going. So keep it coming. Keep it coming. I would like to say thank you. So next week we'll be bringing you another nice and inspirational episode. Make sure you don't miss out. Okay. Until I come your way next week. Oh, there's one new comment. Who's that? Sonny. Oh, goodness. Sonny, you are a writer. My darling wife, you're doing well. Continue to speak against it, because the girl child that have her genital mutilated will not enjoy her sex life, and especially in the process of delivery. Yes, Sonny, I stress that. Yes, so true. Thank you for adding your voice. And please also do sing, add your voice. When you see people doing it back home or anywhere, speak up, okay? Speak up. Don't just keep it inside and say, it's not my child, it not concern me, okay? So until I come your way next week, this is the end of the show. I want you to remain yourself and remember to be kind to others. Do good for others. Do the needful. Donate to our Arudo community. God bless you. Thank you very much and have a good week ahead.